Hello, welcome to another miniature magic video. In this video, I'll be painting this Sylvaneth model. This model will be determining how I make the rest of my army. I have decided to make all of the trees in the army birch with a red glow. So as you can see there, I painted the area that would glow red. As birches are white, it won't look very good if I just leave them plain white. So I have watered down blue paint that I am base coating the whole model with, and that will give the white a blue undertone and make it look a lot more interesting. As you can see, I am painting the drapes green. Here I am layering on white to the blue. This is just making that it will look white in the end product. You will obviously still be seeing the blue, but it won't be as prominent as it is now. Take this moment to like and subscribe if you are enjoying the video. I hope you will be able to stick to the end of the video. I really appreciate the support. By the way, this army does not have a name yet. If you want to help name my war grove, and yes, that is the name you give for an army of Sylvaneth, leave your suggestions in the comments. Just maybe you'd like put some birch puns or something in there. I love puns. If you don't know, now you know. So what I'm doing here is just adding some brown to the model, just to add more visual interest and give it some more earthy tones. So what I am starting here is just a bit of a plan for those iconic birch black streaks that you see across a birch tree. If you haven't seen it before, just search it. It looks really cool. That's one of the reasons I chose a birch tree. But yeah, I'm just using very watered down brown and just painting small little lines all over. And so now that I've planned it out, I am putting the black over that. I'm making the black a little bit smaller than the brown areas, just so that it will blend more into the white, give it a more subtle effect, because otherwise it'll just be sudden from white to black, but now it's from white to brown to black. So it just makes it look a lot better. It gives it a bit of a transition. So what I've decided to do with the glowing effects, or OSL, or whatever you want to call it, is just to make it less of a transition from red to orange to yellow, but just go from red to yellow immediately without that transition of orange. I find that the swirl effect looks a lot more clear that way, and I think it was a decision for the better. What I am doing here is just making all of the leafy bits a bit better looking, not just the green plain slapped on. So what I'm doing is adding some yellow and to that green, and I am slowly layering that and making that yellow part smaller and smaller and smaller until it eventually just reaches a yellow. You can see me here just doing that on all of the leaf surfaces. Here I am just cleaning up the model. This particular head had 2 swirls in it, but I did cover up the one just to make it more clear. Yeah, I think you can spot it there. And so yeah, now it's on to the flocking. This is the first time I've ever done flocking because I recently acquired it. It's quite hard to get your hands on flocking where I live. But yeah, I love it. So I'm covering all of the leafy bits and leaves with it. I am leaving some gaps in between, just to make that you can see that part that are painted and also just make it more interesting. I'm using a combination of a light green and a brown flocking, and this just gives it more variation. I quite like the combination of it. The brown also dulls down the green a little. I found that the green on its own is way too bright. So what I've decided for all the terrain and bases is that I am going to incorporate these stacks of round stones. So I don't know if you've seen like pictures of those stones people stack, the river stones. It looks quite cool, so I think I'm going to make it look like it's a natural formation on this planet they live on, or in the area they live. And I think it just looks cool and alien and unnatural. So here I have gotten some just like chips of foam, and I've stuck that to the base. I am now just fitting it, seeing where I can add more. I'm using toilet paper and wood glue as well, just to like add some more texture, different texture. You can see here how that stack of rocks looks. I think it looks so cool. I'm so glad I made that decision. Here I am painting the dirt brown, because the brown dirt is not controlled, but so the brown color won't really be prominent in the end result. Here I am painting the rocks black. I will be following my regular steps for the rock, so I won't be covering that. But so with the dirt, I am adding a base of adding yellow to that in a dry brush, then white, and I'm going to be following those three colors, so brown, yellow, white, and I'm going to be layering those. I think I do have a bit of green in there, and I think it just looks really cool. I like the color that I've got in the end result. So just enjoy while I finish off this base. It's now time for tufts and flocking on the base. So I am using some brown tufts and bright green tufts. It's just static grass that I am putting in clumps, and also I will be using the same combination of flocking. Okay, I'll see you at the end of the video again, and I hope you'll enjoy the reveals. They'll come in a moment. Don't worry. Welcome to the end of the video. Thanks for making it this far. I have really enjoyed this project, as always, and yeah, I will be painting the rest of the Start Collecting box quite soon in the same style, and possibly making some custom Sylvaneth, so you've got some things to look forward to. If you enjoy my content, I'm really glad you do, and that's all really I have to say. Thanks for checking in. I'll see you later. Bye.